Enjoy this greater than and less than warm-up.
For 132 and 824, the gator eats the one that's worth more. He looks at the place values from left to right. It's the greatest hundreds place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. 355 and 332. The gator needs to eat the one with the greater value. He looks at the place values from left to right. Five's the greatest tens place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that's greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. 145 and 149. The gator needs the greater value on the number line. He looks at the place values from left to right. Nine's the greatest ones place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that's greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. Now the numbers are the same on both sides. The gator wants to eat, but he can't decide. Neither is greater or less. It's a perfect tie. So the alligator writes an equal sign. The hungry alligator eats the number that's greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. The hungry alligator eats the number that's greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. If there's a line underneath the greater than sign, greater than or equal to is how to sign is defined. I'll write a line underneath the less than sign, and less than or equal to is the name of the design.
Hi there. I'm an alligator, so let's keep this snappy. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you that the greater than symbol goes from big to small, and it's called the greater than symbol. The less than symbol goes from small to big, and it's called the less than symbol. The larger number always goes on the open side of the angle. For example, this reads as 50 is greater than 10, and this is read as 10 is less than 50.
Hi everyone, this is Hot Maths. We're going to have a go at partitioning numbers to figure out which one is greater than and less than. We're going to be using 3-digit numbers. So let's start off with one together. Alright, we need to figure out which number is bigger. So what we need to do is split them up into their place value. Great. So on this number here, we've got 2 in the hundreds column, 4 in the tens, and 9 in the ones. That means the number is 249. On this number here, we've got 2 in the hundreds column as well, 5 in the tens, and 4 in the ones. This number is 254. So let's draw a place value chart to figure out which number is bigger. Okay, so to decide which number is bigger, we need to work from left to right, reading the numbers. and seeing which number has the biggest value. So let's write this number first. We've got 2 in the hundreds, 4 in the tens, and 9 in the ones. The next number we've got is another 2 in the hundreds, 5 in the tens, and 4 in the ones. Alrighty, so what we need to figure out is which number is greater, which one is the biggest number. So what you need to do is work from left to right, reading the digits to decide which number is bigger. Let's start here. This is the left side and we're looking at the hundreds. So we've got a 2 and a 2. That doesn't really tell us much because those numbers are the same. So we need to move to the next column, the left column. Over here we've got a 4 in the tens and a 5 in the tens. Now we definitely have different numbers here, so we'll be able to tell which number is bigger. Is 5 bigger or 4 bigger? Yeah, 5 is bigger. So that alone tells us that this number here is the biggest number, even though over here we've got a 9 and a 4. Okay, these digits don't matter anymore because we've got our understanding of which number is bigger from the tens column. Okay, so that's what we need to write. 249 is less than 254. And if you watched the video before, we've got our little crocodile teeth. The crocodile would rather eat 254 lollies than 249 lollies, even though that's a lot of lollies. Alrighty guys, I'll quickly show you what happens when you've got a number that is the same. So if I was to do 20 and 20 and split them up into their place value, I need to figure out which number is bigger here, which number is greater. So if I was to do another little chart down here, we've got nothing in the hundreds, so we leave that blank, or you can write a 0. I sometimes write a 0 just to remind me that there is a number there, but it's 0. Okay, but we'll leave that blank for now, and we don't really need this column. We don't want to confuse ourselves. Okay, so we've got 2 in the tens and 0 in the ones. Now, even though there is a 0 there, we definitely do need to write it, okay? Because if we don't write it or include it, we forget that it's there. And then sometimes we forget what the number might be. So it's important that we include that. Over here, we've also got 2 in the tens and 0 in the ones again. Now we need to figure out which number is bigger. So here we've got a 2 in the tens and 2 in the tens. That doesn't tell us much, does it? So we move to the right, so we always start from the left and go to the right to figure out which number is bigger. In the ones column, we've got a 0 and a 0. So these numbers are exactly the same. So when this happens, we write an equal sign like that. Your task today is to recognise which numbers are greater than and less than. Use the symbol greater than and less than and the equal symbol to decide which numbers are equal or bigger or smaller. Pause this video here to write down the numbers. After you've done mine, do 6 of your own. If you want to be challenged, have a go at doing these ones. Fill in the blanks to make sure that the answer is correct. You need to double check that you've got a greater than or less than number where the symbol is shown. Pause this video here and write down the numbers.